Cardozo in the pre-match conference that both teams are going to play some kind of a pressing football today, but it'll be interesting to see the football Churchill brothers come out playing, because we know FC Goa, they like to have the possession. We heard that also from both coaches, but it'll be interesting to see if Churchill brothers wait patiently and hit FC Goa on the counter attack, or is it the other way around where Churchill brothers are pressing this FC Goa team. Both teams pressing each other could leave some spaces behind them. And we can see this already. Churchill brothers have got this after Variko down with the left-footed shot. Dylan De Silva gets his right hand to it, but what an opportunity as Dylan rolls it to Papuya, and then Christy Davis losing out to Afdal Varikodan, and then that shot from Afdal being saved brilliantly by Dylan. What an opportunity early on from Churchill brothers, already setting the pace for this game. The men in red did promise pressing football, and we see it right from the onset with Yagya Kapoor taking this corner. The ball comes in, Afdal's header, and Dylan will get another corner as he charges towards the referee, thinking that it would be a foul. Not very happy with that, Dylan De Silva. Afdal plays it quick. We can already see shades of high intensity from the players as Yagya Kapoor throws this to Rakesh Das. Back to Yagya. Cleared off by Kapil Hoble. Operating on the right hand side today for FC Goa, the versatile midfielder. This is Yagya. Myron Mendes. Rajender. Debnath clears it. It's gone out for a Churchill brothers throw-in. Leslie has his work cut out today against a rejuvenated Churchill brothers team, but a team which still has those mistakes in defense which we have seen previously in the previous matches against Garden Angel and Sessa Football Academy, although Sessa couldn't really take advantage of it. Garden Angel did open the scoring against Churchill brothers as early as the 6th minute in that game, but Churchill brothers has had a man who's been in incredible form, and that is Trijoy Dias. Trijoy getting that goal against Sessa Football Academy to win it for Churchill brothers, and then also scoring against Garden Angel. He also made a huge difference in that second goal for Churchill brothers, the winning one again in the previous match against Garden Angel. He will be looking to continue his recent run of form, and here's that man, Trijoy Dias. Trijoy. Down the right hand side against Wasim Inamdar. Still going. Trijoy with the cross in. That's a good one. This is Afdal who cannot get it under control. Very good work again from Trijoy. The ball comes in. Looking for Joban Cardozo this time. This is early pressure from the men in red. Churchill Brothers gets another corner. FC Goa feeling the heat. Can they avoid this danger which Joban Cardozo puts into the box right now? It's been punched out by the confident Dylan De Silva. This is Rajinder Singh Bairola. Velito's cross headed clear by Joybot. Then Kapil Hogle heads it. This is Asif. Yagya cannot win that header against Ralte. And finally some relief for FC Goa with Wasim Inamdar, as this is another chance. Sereno Fernandez, he has rolled it into the goal, and I must say quite against the run of play. Sereno Fernandez, the calmness with which he slotted the ball past Devnath Mondol is quite commendable. Look at this move again. Wasim Inamdar playing it to Ivan Costa, and then Sereno Fernandez outpacing the likes of Trijoy Dias this time. Sereno, the local boy, does the trick for FC Goa. What a ball that was. That was great football from FC Goa. Quite wonderful to watch. And we saw a Ronaldo-esque celebration yesterday from Savlon Cardozo. Sereno Fernandez now emulating the legendary Cristiano Ronaldo. We don't see him score very often, but when he does, they are spectacular goals. Sereno Fernandez with a beautiful run and finish for FC Goa. And Churchill Brothers have conceded once again very early on in the game. Only 7 minutes played at the Dulai Stadium. FC Goa lead courtesy a Sereno Fernandez goal. However, we have seen Churchill Brothers come back before, and Churchill Brothers have to do it once again, as Afdal Varikodan is the man who stayed on the ground. Velito Cruz just having a word with the referee over there, as we see some big names in the stands with Churchill owner Churchill Alamau and the technical director for FC Goa, Derek Pereira, in the stands, sitting very close to each other. Afdal seems to be okay. Has a big job on his hands. Churchill trailing once again early on. This is Yagya. Rajender plays it to Kidron Fernandez. FC Goa have to be careful. They have to keep the intensity up, because Churchill Brothers thrive on the mistakes and doesn't have too much mercy on the opposition when the mistakes are done, especially with this man Trijoy Dias, who's been in sensational touch at the moment. After loses out to Christy Davis. Christy, in the absence of Bryson Dubin Fernandez, has had quite the presence in that midfield region for FC Goa, and so has Lalrem, who's taken that extra responsibility with a lot of responsibility as Wasim Inamdar comes out again. This time Myron Mendes clears it. This is Joybot. Velito with a sliding challenge in, gets the ball. This is Serino chasing Trijoy. Trijoy escaping the challenges of Serino and Lalrem and tries to put Avdal through, but fails to do so as Dylan clears the ball. FC Goa scoring that goal quite against the run of play. Because it was all Churchill brothers for those opening 6 minutes, and just the next minute FC Goa on a breathtaking counter-attack took the lead against the Red Machine. And Asif Ali Molla goes to the ground and wins a foul for Churchill brothers. Valito swings it in, and the header from Mafdal really should have done better. Maybe he just overjumped that situation as the ball probably hits his left cheek. When a big man like that jumps in the air, gets the elevation, you expect him to do much better than that. Sunil Nanotkar just having a word with Dylan De Silva. Dylan to Serino. Serino to Papuya. I beg your pardon, that was Lalrem to Christy Davis. Christy's long ball finds Kapil Hoble on the right hand side up against Yagya Kapoor, who was probably given a corner away. Going against the referee's decision, Yagya giving it back to Devnath Mondal for a goal kick, but the referee made point for a corner kick. Papuya coming forward for this corner kick. Serino's ball in, and well defended by Churchill brothers. This is Rakesh Das. Velito gives it away. This is Lalrem. Serino Fernandez on the right hand side, this time losing out the ball. This is Joban Cardozo, comes out, trumps in those two challenges. This is Rakesh Das. We know he likes to cut in and put that ball in like he tried there, but it's been deflected, but it falls to Myron Mendes with the shot. Dylan De Silva didn't really need to dive like he did, but maybe he did that, and as we call it, one for the camera. But here's Papuya, plays it long, passing it on to his opponent Yagya Kapoor. Christy Davis, Lalrem, Ivan Costa, and Rolte being fouled there by Rakesh Das. Ndegi instructing his players. Ndegi Cardozo always barking instructions at his players, quite never resting really. Ndegi Cardozo, we've seen Pep Guardiola always demanding the highest quality of football from his players. We rarely see him sit on the bench, and it will be a big thing if I say Ndegi Cardozo is the Pep Guardiola of Indian football, but that's a long way to go for that young man. Ndegi Cardozo doing a good job with these young FC Goa boys. However, a long free kick from Papuya falls straight into Debnath's hands. This is Afdal trying to win the ball, trying to bulldoze his way past, but it's been played back to Dylan De Silva, who's played it long, and then Kapil Hoble was fouled. This is Leslie who's gonna take this free kick. We'll see the replay again. Kapil Hoble being bundled over from the back by Yagya Kapoor. This is Rakesh Das trying to win the ball back for Churchill. Maran Mendes does his job, intercepts that pass. This is Afdal. Afdal cutting in, bulldozing his way past, not winning the foul according to the referee. Christy Davis comes out, plays it to Ivan, who plays it back to Ralte, and Ralte puts it out as, I think Sereno Fernandez is the man who stayed on the ground, the goal scorer, Sereno Fernandez. It almost seems like Afdal Varikodan only knows one way to play, and that is bulldoze his way past 2-3 players, tries to muscle his way through, use his physicality, but in that case not really winning that foul as he loses control of the ball. As the proceedings will start with a Churchill throw-in, which should be sportingly played back to FC Goa, as Ralte had put it out. However, the referee will allow the bounce to happen with FC Goa possession. This is Ralte. Christy Davis. Back to Dylan De Silva. Dylan's long ball, looking for Wasim Inamdar, but not really finding him. This is Trijoy Dice. Back to Rajender, to Valito. Rakesh Das in a fight with Christy Davis, but Christy doing well, and then Yagya getting the throw in for Churchill Brothers. Not really impressed with that effort from Rajendra Yagya Kapoor, as the ball was thrown back to Rajendra, who tries to play it back first time to Yagya. Another throw in for FC Goa. FC Goa in their last match, comfortable winners against Youth Club of Manora, winning 2-0, with Lalrem putting the game to bed in the 88th minute. And it really was a very comfortable game for FC Goa against Manora. They are oozing confidence at the moment. However, we've seen Churchill Brothers have more of the possession in this match. FC Goa won't be too let down by that situation, as they love to use their pace on the counter-attacks, like they have now with Joybert against Yagya Kapoor. Yagya wins that battle. Yagya throws it to Velito, who plays it back to Kidron Fernandez. This is Velito again. Velito's long ball, looking for 3 Joy. Fails to get it under control. Probably shouldn't have let that bounce. Serino takes the throw in quickly. This is Papuya, back to Dylan De Silva. Dylan's cross ball for Ralte. Can't quite find him. It's gone out for a throw-in. This is Yagya Kapoor taking the throw-in. Afdal. Yagya on his right foot, looking for Rakesh Das. Not quite there for Rakesh. And this is Papuya to Lalrem. Back to Papuya. Serino Fernandez. Lalrem. That's a difficult pass through, and Dylan De Silva again has to clear that ball, and it's gone out for another Churchill Brothers throw-in. It's not for the first time that we've seen that from FC Goa, as Deki Cardozo are not really happy with that from Lalrem and the FC Goa boys. And they've given one chance before this, falling to Afdal Varikodan. Another throw-in from Rajendra. And what a chance that was again. 3 Joy Dice is the man finding some space in the box, trying to volley it in past Dylan De Silva, but it has been blocked and resulted in a corner kick, which is going to be taken by Yagya Kapoor. Yagya's corner in. A slightly overhit one. Asif keeps it in. Asif Molla. This is Asif Molla. And 3 Joy Dice his effort. Lands straight to Dylan De Silva, who tries to launch a counter-attack forward. Who wins the throw-in, as we'll see this again from Asif Molla. Asif's ball in, and then 3 Joy with the volley straight into the hands of Dylan De Silva. The angle wasn't quite there for 3 Joy, but that was a good connection from the man in form for Churchill Brothers. Been a pivotal player in the rise of Churchill Brothers in the last few matches. This is 3 Joy again, cutting in from the right. Still going 3 Joy. Yagya gives that away, but Kapil Hoble won't keep that in. It's a throw-in. Yagya's long throw, looking for Afdal. And there has been some retaliation as Leslie keeps his calm against Afdal. Afdal's elbow coming out, and the referee was on hand to see that, and Afdal not very happy with that. But I think the referee has taken the right decision. Sunil Nanatkar, very experienced campaigner. We'll see this again. There you see Afdal. Got to give it to Leslie, because we've seen this so many times where even without contact, players go down clutching their face as if they've been hit, but there wasn't any contact, and Leslie just pointing it out to the referee that Afdal did attempt to elbow him on the face. But Afdal Varikodan getting that yellow card quite rightly Wasim Inamdar with the clearance. Then Myron Mendes' header. This is Myron Mendes on his left foot. You probably need to put 4 goalposts for that to go in. Taking the snapshot, Myron Mendes. And this is Dylan. It comes off Ralte. Cannot get that under control. Rakesh Das gives it away to Ivan. And this is Lalrem. Leslie plays it back to Dylan again. Yagya taking Kapil Hoble's support to jump up. Slightly loose attitude from the Churchill Brothers players today. I understand they're trying to play physical football, but Yagya Kapoor just kicking the ball away there. Not really the right spirit to approach a game. Might have got a yellow card, but referee gives him the first warning. As we've seen another foul throw from an FC Goa player. It's been a long time since I've seen so many foul throws in a professional league. But you've got to give it to the young boys, because they must be so excited to get on with the game, and sometimes you can get carried away. This is Papuya. Ivan Costa playing a good 1-2 with Joybert and spreading it out beautifully to Wasim Inamdar against Asif. Does brilliantly. Wasim Inamdar with the cross for Joybert, whose left-footed shot was blocked. And now this is Kapil Hoble. He plays it back to Ralte. That was a good opportunity for FC Goa again. They are threatening on these counter-attacks. This is Papuya. Again trying to flick that on Wasim Inamdar. This is Papuya. Just leaving the ball behind. This is Rakesh Das. Brought down by the young lad Papuya. The physio has been called into action again, as Papuya gets Rakesh Das to the ground. Again, Churchill Brothers not really creating much, apart from that mistake very early in the second minute, where we saw Afdal's shot being saved spectacularly by Dylan De Silva. Rakesh Das just walking off the field. He should be okay. He will be back on the field very soon. And this is Asif. You see blood pouring out of that knee, which is opened up for Rakesh Das. Not really having much say at the moment with his physicality of Dalwari Kodan. Papuya and Leslie keeping him in good check. This is Christy Davis. Leslie to Christy. And Christy plays it square to Papuya. Back with Christy. This is Leslie now. This is Ivan Costa with some space ahead of him. This is Lalrem. Ivan Costa. This is Lalrem again. This is Kapil Hoble now moving his way forward, and the coaches and staff and the players all going up in unison, as this is Wasim Inamdar cannot find the ball to Lalrem. Kidron Fernandez does well to intercept that ball, as Kapil Hoble has put Valito Cruz on the ground as the referee blows for the first cooling break of this match. It has been an impressive display so far from FC Goa, quite like that performance against Youth Club of Manora, where they were very comfortable throughout the game with that 1-goal lead that they had. And they've taken the lead early on today against Churchill Brothers, who've made it a habit of conceding early in this league. And we've also seen Churchill Brothers come back from 1 goal down. As we saw Churchill Alamau looking on gravely as his team will be attempting to turn this deficit around.
Silent. He can stand inside. If he interferes, it is fault.
Sunil Nanodkar handling the game well so far.
Interferes, I got a fault. You don't take tension.
These big games need a calm-headed referee, and Sunil Nanodkar is one of the best out there, as Churchill Brothers start proceedings. This is Kidron Fernandez, Trijoy, Maran Mendes, Rajinder Singh. Kidron Fernandez, Maran Mendes being pressed, Joybot winning the ball. This is Lalrem. Ivan flicks it on beautifully for Christy Davis, very elegantly, as Wasim Inamdar tries to take it in his stride, and almost like a rugby tackle there from Rajinder Singh. He gets the yellow card, and quite rightly so, Rajinder Singh gets that yellow card. Straight away from the referee, Rajinder Singh almost getting into a UFC like fight there with Wasim Inamdar. We'll see this again as Wasim Inamdar wins the ball from Rajinder and then bundles him over. And this is a free kick in a dangerous position. Christy Davis and Sereno Fernandez standing over the ball. Who is it gonna be for FC Goa? Can they beat Debnath Mondal? Sereno takes the free kick, and that wasn't a bad one. That wasn't very far away, as Debnath was scrambling across his goal. But just wide of goal from Sereno. We'll see this again. Sereno's free kick there, headed for the bottom corner, just curls wide of goal. A close call for Churchill Brothers. But if you see that wall again, it's quite strange in today's game that the wall refuses to jump up completely. We've seen the modern game change over the years, but and that's extremely strange, because that allows the person taking the free kick to get it up and over that wall, which is so
Easy. Keep it.
so influential. Look at that. There's hardly a jump, very tentative jump from the players. As Abdul Varikodan comes forward, this is Rakesh Das on his right foot. He's volleyed it across and it will go out probably for a throw-in for FC Goa as Kapil Hoble shields Joban Cardozo out. Joban, we haven't seen much of him in this match. Joban Cardozo has been a very quiet figure so far in this match. This is Dylan De Silva giving it away to Trijoy Dias. This is Trijoy. Trijoy's cross in. Joban quite evidently using his hand. And there's another FC Goa player on the ground right now. We'll see what exactly happened there, if we can, as this header comes in. And Abdul Varikodan, I must say, he needs to be very careful. I definitely saw another hand coming out there into the ribs of Papuya. I don't understand why he's trying to do that, really. It's just 36 minutes into the match. There's hardly anything that Papuya has done to instigate that kind of a reaction from Afdal. Quite surprising from the big man, because he is an experienced customer. This is Velito to Myron Mendes. Trijoy Dias plays it first time to Rakesh Das. Plays it back to Asif Mullah. Asif's ball forward. This is Afdal. Cannot quite get it under his control. This is Ralte. Leslie. Square to Papuya. Papuya trying to be extravagant there. Almost losing out the ball to Afdal. That's his ball. This is Myron Mendes back to Asif. Kidron Fernandez. Rajinder. And just goes over Yagya's head. We haven't seen that left wing quite as effective as we've seen it in the last two matches. We've not seen those marauding runs from Yagya Kapoor. It has gone missing for the last 40 minutes of this match. Rather, I should say the opening 40 minutes of this match. And FC Goa have read the Churchill brothers game well, as this is Savinio again trying to use his pace against Asif Mullah. Plays in a good ball. This is Ivan Costa's ball, and that was a good chance for Kapil Hoble, only if he could get it down under control. This is Ralte. This is Savinio Fernandez's ball. We'll see this again. Ivan Costa, the delightful chip forward over Yagya's head, and not really expecting that ball to come to him. Kapil Hoble. As this ball comes in, we've kind of missed out on that, but we will see that in the action replay, as I think Myron Mendes is the man who's scored this for Churchill brothers, or has he? Because I think this is Afdal Varikodan who scored this for Churchill brothers. He stayed on the ground though.
Churchill brothers,
We can catch a replay of this as Papuya with Lauren again giving away the ball. This is Afdal Varikodan smashing it home against FC Goa. The poor touch from Lalrem, bringing it down for FC Goa. They are responsible for their own downfall here, FC Goa, as we saw it right from the start. Afdal did have a chance right in the very first minute of this game, but he made no mistake this time, rifling his shot past Dylan De Silva with a lot of power behind that. And finally Afdal Varikodan has opened Churchill Brothers account in today's match and opened his account in this year's Selvar Goa Professional League, and FC Goa have to do it all over again. They looked so comfortable in the 40 minutes of this match, but Lalrem giving away that ball to Varikodan right on top of the D, and really it was an invitation really to smash that ball home for Churchill Brothers. Quite surprising to see that from FC Goa. This is Serena Fernandez. Serena Fernandez takes it quickly. This is Lalrem. Papuya. Papuya's crossfield ball, looking for Joybert's run, not quite finding it. Papuya there on the screen won't be happy with that decision making of his, playing it to Lalrem under pressure. And the man on your screen who's been living on the edge really has got FC Goa ruining that mistake as he bundled that home, and Churchill Brothers are right back in the mix of things as Three Joys ball trying to go for the spectacular effort past Dylan, not really getting it. This is Christy Davis. Ralte again brought down by Rakesh Das. But what is good to see is that FC Goa continue playing the same brand of football, playing out from the back. These are young lads, and this is where they learn. They will need to know when to play those long balls and when to play it out from the back with those short passes. More precision required in those touches and movement of theirs. But they are not afraid, and the culture of passing football has been inculcated into them by the coaches Degi Cardozo and Derek Pereira, the technical director, as Churchill Brothers have the chance to take the lead on the cusp of half-time as this ball comes in from Joban Cardozo, and it's been flicked on by an FC Goa defender, and this will be a throw-in, which I'm predicting will be rifled in by Rajendra Singh Bairola. Rajendra plays it short. This is Afdal who fails to bring it under control, however gets it back. This is Afdal, tries to rifle it in, but Sereno did a good job over there.
Add-on time, 4 minutes.
4 minutes of added on time in the end of this first half, and this is another opportunity for Churchill Brothers to get a good ball into the box as this comes in. Again getting deflected, and the spectacular effort from Afdal Varikodan, whose spectacular effort has dangerously clashed his head on the layer turf. We'll see this again. Papuya with the clearance, and then Afdal, there you see him banging his head on the floor, and that can't be very pretty for Afdal Varikodan. He's a strong lad, but even for someone as strong as him, he will be feeling the effects of that for quite some time. Sunil Nanotkar just giving him the smile, and he seems to be okay. He should be back on the field. I mean, what is good to see from the big man, that he really gives it everything that he has, Afdal Varikodan. Everything he has, plays with his heart and soul, Afdal. This is Papuya. He strangely lets that ball run through. This is some clumsy football from FC Goa. They look so comfortable in those opening 40 minutes, and things have really gone downhill for them in the last 5 minutes or so of the second half, as so often happens. And the teams do lose that concentration towards the end of the half. And this is Papuya again playing it long, and Sereno flicking it on for Joybert. Joybert with Kidron Fernandez, and then running into 3 Joy Dias. Joy giving away the foul, and Joybert clutching his knee has stayed on the ground. We'll see what exactly happened there, and you can see that, see the studs going into Joybert's knee. That was not pretty again from 3 Joy Dice, as FC Goa will have one last chance to redeem themselves just before the lemon break. Can they put in a good ball into this box from this free kick? And this is a great opportunity. Sereno Fernandez standing over this free kick. He will look to call this in and create confusion in the Churchill Brothers box. The ball comes in, and the free header has gone over the bar, but it was a good ball from Sereno, as the referee has a look at his watch as Rajendra comes out with the ball. This is Yagya Kapoor. Yagya on his right foot puts it forward looking for Afdal. This is Christy Davis. Good skill from the midfielder. This is Ralte. Lalrem on his left foot. It's a beautifully disguised ball. This is Wasim Namdar. Takes the shot on, but not one to trouble Debnath Mondal really. Debnath Mondal with this goal kick should hear the referee's whistle very soon. As this ball comes in, and there is Sunil Nanotkar bringing the first half to an end in what has been a very even encounter, and we can see Papuya going back into the dressing room quite disappointed with himself, as his pass to Lalrem led to Lalrem not quite controlling it, and then Afdal latching on to that mistake from Lalrem. Rualta allowing Churchill Brothers a way back into this game after Afdal Varikodan lashed the ball home from close range past Dylan De Silva. After quite against the run of play in a beautifully constructed move by Ivan Costa, Sarinho Fernandez finishing that beautiful move off for FC Goa to give them that lead. But at half time it is Churchill Brothers 1 and FC Goa 1. We will come back in the second half for a very exciting half of play left. Leads the team out, where we heard Ariston Rodriguez mentioning that he's set up his team and wants his team to play more of a defensive role in that first half and then come out and attack the South Sports and Cultural Club in the second half. And he comes into the deep box, slots it past, and there is that effort early on again from Beniston Barreto. Brian Mascarenas, this is exactly where he scored that goal from, and that was not far away either. That was swerving in the air. This is Brian Mascarenas, and it is a low save down to his left hand side. This is another great effort from Brian Mascarenas, up and over the wall. Mario plays it back and the cross comes in. This is a chance. Savlon Cardozo, and he has opened the scoring after scoring this fantastic goal. As this flick on came from Benzo Clement, and Ben slashes the shot in. Umesh Pujar, and the referee will blow the half-time whistle, because at half-time Welsau Sports and Cultural Club are leading Garden Angel 1-0, courtesy sliding down the table as Basant Singh's header comes out. Saves that from Basant Singh just 30 seconds into that match, as the header comes in from point blank range. Presley Mascarenas leaves it for Joel Barreto. Does well. Joel Barreto still going. This could be it. Joel Barreto! A run in from Joel Barreto. Gets past 3 players. And then Presley Mascarenas almost scoops it into his own goal. A little bit, and again given away. And this is Savlon Cardozo now. He takes it on his left foot yet again. Ball there. This is Nicholas. Swings it in again, and this punched out by Presley. The shot comes in from William Niaso. He's done a great job. He's driven forward and has been brought down by James Fernandez, who gets the yellow card. As predicted, the final whistle comes in at full time. Garden Angel Welsau have come out trumps 1-0. That Sessa Football Academy have been working on their finishing. That's something that's been letting the team down throughout the league. They've not really scored many, and that really has been a big issue for the team. And there is the whistle from the referee with Sessa. Looked like a force to reckon with as this ball comes in towards Siddhant. This is early Siddhant Kundaikar. Sapam Singh has lost the ball, and Suraj finally clears it off the line. This is much better from Sessa Football Academy today, as a good cross comes in. This is a chance. Shajam with the shot. It has been driven over Paramveer's goal. Maran Borges releases Omkar on the right hand side, who faced the daunting task of getting past Fulganko. Cardozo gets fouled by the big man, who receives a yellow card from the referee. Beautifully spread out, and this is a chance again. Will that go into the goal? It has just been put out by Rizban Fernandez. As Paramveer has stayed on the ground, we'll see this chance again. Kaetan Fernandez with a beautifully threaded ball. It's a very attacking change as the shot comes in, and what a save that is from Sapam Singh. This is Kwame Jr. to Shirotkar. This is Kwame Jr. trying to wiggle his way through, and then is fouled by Dominic Roy Suarez, who's not happy with the referee's decision. Kundaikar leaves it. Castagna, and another save from Sapam Singh. Half-time scoreline reads Kalangut Association 0, Sessa Football Academy 0. Rohan Kamble decides to take that shot, and another save from Sapam Singh onto the post. Great start by Kalangut, but thwarted by Batman. This is a very good shot. It was swerving in the air to get that goal, as Faiz Muhammad takes the shot. This is a chance, and the slip from Stephen Colasso has allowed. And that is the final whistle from the referee today at the Dulher Stadium. At full time, the scoreline remains goalless. As the referees walk in with the two teams, Youth Club of Manora and FC Goa. Big match today for both teams. FC Goa won't have it easy today, because Youth Club of Manora have been really upping the ante. They lost a narrow match against Salgaonkar Football Club. As Jay chases, this is a chance for Jay! Two defenders shielding it up, and the ball was slightly short from Leslie, and you can see that And Leslie over there bringing down Nicholas Fernandez. This is Christie driving in. This is a good run from Christie. He's still going. Christie Davis controlling it all the way from the right hand side into that penalty box. Aniston back to Clive Colasso. And then Michael slides in and Lyrem is fouled by Alvin Silva, and this time he will get a yellow card in that aspect of the game, and they're still new. And with experience they will do well as the shot comes in from Joybert, and it's a low save down to his left from Luis Barreto as Delton is running at the defense. Michael Silva in chase, and this is a chance, and haven't really gone out of danger. This is comedy of errors right now, and finally, boy would you believe it, Youth Club of Manora had about 4 or 5 opportunities to clear that ball out. It could have been a penalty as well. Looking like a hapless team right now, Youth Club of Manora, but you know, football is a funny game. We've seen this before. And the shot comes in again, and another save from Luis Barreto as he charges towards the referee. Luis Barreto having a conversation with the referee and getting a yellow card. This is Joe Liston with the cross. This is a chance, chase header, and we'll see that cross again. And this is Joe Liston straight away called into action. We'll see this, that jump from Leslie. And Joel's clearance goes straight, and this is a chance. And the cut back. This is Lyrem Ruata passing the ball into the goal. And this is game, set and match. He's luckily got past Joel Fernandez over there, and he's still going. Joel Fernandez is the one who's come out worse in that tackle. And the referee blows the final whistle. Full-time score today, FC Goa have come out trumps against Youth Club of Manora, 2-0. The referees are all smiles, and they will be looking to keep their calm in this big clash here at the Dulles Stadium. It is a blockbuster encounter on a blockbuster Sunday for the people of Goa. They will be glued. And the referee blows the whistle to Alvarez. Early cross in, and what a chance! 40 seconds into that match, and that chance couldn't have fallen to a better man for Salgaonkar. Chmondol. Left-footed cross in. This is a chance, and what a save that is from Jason DeMello. It wouldn't have counted anyway, but what a save that was. Creative in that attacking third. Selvin ends up fouling Stefan De Costa. Kuldeep just apologizing to the ref. He knows he clipped. And the ball comes in. That has been punched out. Oh, that has been just missed by Selvin Miranda. Picks up the ball. This is Prathamesh Selvin again. Selvin tries to drive in. This is Saish Madan. Shot! That's a good effort. Salgaonkar racking up the shots on goal at the moment, trying to get those statistics up this in the league so far. Selvin Miranda's corner comes in, and that is finally, not surprisingly, Salgaonkar Football Club have taken the lead with Stefan De Costa. Stefan again, he gets it eventually. Being brought down by Sandwell, who will get that yellow card. That was more out of frustration than anything else from Sandwell. As the whistle comes in from the referee, it is half-time. Salgaonkar Football Club leading Vasco Sports Club 1-0. This is opened up for Salgaonkar with Valentino Nazareth on the right hand side. This is a chance, and it is the second goal! Look at this move right from the start, playing a small triangles over there in the midfield region. Vasco Sports Club are being outplayed right now. Valentino's ball in, and the header comes in. This is a chance again. Kuldeep somehow gets the ball off, but it's not danger averted. This is Selvin Miranda getting into the box, takes the shot in, and it's deflected out. And this is a chance. This is a one-on-one situation. We'll get back to that. Believe it or not, Sanju Thapa has just saved Vasco Sports Club. Gets it in the form of Valentino Nazareth. Steph launch shot! Surprised if I done in a conversation with Sunil Nanotkar. He has been living on the edge, but he has got Churchill Brothers back into this game against FC Goa. But this is a crucial half when it comes to the title aspirations of FC Goa. They cannot afford anything less than a victory today against Churchill Brothers. They really have to go for it if they
শাহিন আক্তার উত্তরবঙ্গে ইসলামপুর থেকে লড়বেন ডক্টর সৌম্যরূপ মণ্ডল চাঁদিমা রায় ইনি আমাদের যিনি দেবেন রায়